Memo bibia kwaba eba Melodies TV so. And ra me be explaining meme bia na trend on social media. Na mfoni na nini nemu no explanation no ene say yes President Akufo Addo akwakohia Ukraine for president na nsen no kohia no o de kotosre tu nanim den a o say Ukraine for wo mo kontokwa no a Ghana ye di bibia show mo no yes omo export agricultural product emra Ghana ati ase nti I ask questions and I make say Omaya was spending millions of dollars were planting for food and jobs emu amodi ye tu no wokrum ha eba ne say na wo koto Omaya sebe omo kun wo ye kan no kware pan na se ntokwa akoso a ekuafo entumi nkofum ati ase ye say wo monsa ase omo ntumi nkofum na wokohia wo mo panyin no kotosra wo de tu nanim ne say omo aduane no omo enye no mo nhepemra wo Ghana no you are not at war obi a wo no kuno no aduane no onye no nhepemra Ghana emrel anyamede antemede ati ase nti no ye be react also and that is one of the stories that na air trendy e was social media na Ghana for the response a bread President Akufo Addo e was our story ne so yankin kan response no we every user o say Akufo Addo sa ene dia asema o kan de dabi mze oba be di atem Atankuri Prince say the 1 feet man pan if Ukraine Russia war has cost our economy, how can they Ukraine who is at war have a better economy, let alone exporting agricultural products to Ghana? Exactly the question I asked. Abdu say Melodies, Akufo Addo is right. The war have stopped the rain in Ghana, comedy country. Banker say Ghana has rich land for farming, but he was using Ghana money for private jets and more. Banker Bium say Akufo Addo Oforiata Baumia don't know everything about governance. Akufo Addo, it seems he don't have an advisor. Rose Dunfe say so Ghana cannot feed themselves unless the president beg food for the country. While we have lands in the country, this is shameful. Sego Info essay beyond shameful. Godwin essay zero intelligence society isn't seeing anything wrong with these dropout leaderships, so expect the worst in the near future from this particular organization who consists of unscrupulous bumps. Okay, the truth must be told. Essay Nanado destroyer the country. So Nanado destroyer of the country. Kwabena Sylvester essay so. This is the leader who said African beyond aid. My analysis is for you. My friend no account. Fosu Jafta. I say we will get plenty people to defend this. The ignorant masses. Fosu Jafta BM. I say we are counting the ignorant masses on the platform. I get one. Michael I say the culture of begging. One of the reasons no one respects us. And you see, the funny thing is that President Akufo Addo, when he met with African leaders, that's what he told them. Okatro mo say, kotosre na de bia yekohia emrofofo na yesre omo ade no, ene na ma yembu yen. So he knows. But when he goes and he meets them, I say, kotosre, I say, oh, me wawa, tell me President Akufo Addo bekwa kohia European leaders bia no. He has a request. Oh, ene muma yesika, ene muntia yensika. Because slave trade amoye ye no ya boka nti no muma yesika oh ende munye yen we ende tre say odwen wa wonti ase mi wa wo go share African leaders a otro mo say oh ye betumi aye mayen konko sre sika wo ngrofu yi ho ngrofu ye no nti no mumbu yen enu nti no munye se anyway I say we free oba hima I say Nanado in his brain he think he's a white man. Even NATO, President Stoltenberg stand up and greet Ukraine president. How much more than you? Sit down to greet Ukraine president. They bring the whole Ukraine for you. What a shame. TNSA, God is just exposing their long-held lies of Ukraine being the cause of our troubles. Bisanyansa say, ha 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 ha. He is living up to the name. Ghana's worst president in history. No pride, no dignity, just stealing and slang. User say, President Kweku the Kronfo, we Ghanaians must export food for the Ukrainians, not them to export food for us. Okay, Udia Rose, essay, Akufo Addo, Oya Adia, Unwene Ho, Unwene Mu, Guana Ogu Yenimuase. Okay, Guana Ogu Yenimuase. Okay. I'm saying instead of Jane okay. Mr. Rogot say he wants Ukraine to compensate Ghana for the war. Nelisco say begging victims for help. Al Hassan say Akufo Addo is most disgraceful and a very useless president ever in the history of Ghana. He's so cheap and shallow. Shy say Melodies, assuming that Ukraine send us a food present, Akufo Addo, he will tell them that it remains money for the duty of the food. Ukraine force any eduane krana or yes some so best it says any yes any friends saying a draw yes rest of moment is can fan clan and no so Kweku say Ghana beyond aid any Margaret say all those things Akufo Addo is doing must write in a book and let it go down to history so that the new generation will read and use it on their generations to come, that their forefathers are thieves, murderers, and beggars, and keep them away from politics forever. Mr. S. Melodies, be bold to tell Akufo Addo is a useless president. Mr. Biel say, I always maintain that Akufo Addo is sick and needs treatment immediately at Insawen prison. God will punish him and his family. Hey. Francis J. Ababesere, Ebenezer say, what is disgraceful about this? Even first world countries are importing wheat from Ukraine. How much more Ghana? And Mr. Rogot Becker says shamelessness is a bad disease. And Fosu Eka say ignorant masses. Fosubium or say anti-human. Fosu into ignorant masses I will say all counting on Ebini. Daniel also say Akufo Addo, the most shameful president in Africa. He is indeed a disgrace. Uncle Ato say Akufo Addo is not just corrupt, but he is also traveling around the world disgracing Ghana. Albert say this is worrying and disturbing. An African president begging a country at war with one of the most powerful countries in the world for assistance. Dear, oh dear, is Akufo Addo normal? Begging a country suffering from ravages of war and daily bombardments from evil Russia for food? This is the lowest of the low. Ghana, an agricultural country, begging for food from a country of war. Rather, Ghana must be giving food to Ukraine, a country at war. Unbelievable, incredible, what a total disgrace. Akufo has disgraced Ghana. Who really advised Akufo Addo to disgrace Ghanaians in this way? Does this man have advisors? Things go bad to worse daily in Ghana and Akufo. What has happened to Ghana? Begging a country at war for food. The people at the gathering will think Akufo is getting mad. Lord have mercy on Ghanaians. Hey, Albert. Senyo Yevu. I say, where is the planting for food and job program? It means they chopped our money on that program. Okay, Parker, I say the greatest single mistake or error Ghanaians have ever made was by voting in a cursed Akufo Addo president. If you mistakenly step on the tail of a venom viper, it shall surely bite you. It shall surely bite you. Here we are today. Okay. Basabase, I say, them belly full, still they are hungry. And Ahelegbe, I say, this is not normal. Simplicity say, isn't he always blaming Russia, Ukraine war on our economy? Shameful President Akufo Addo. Eti Child, I say, this is a scam to make Ghanaians feel it's true Ukraine war. It's true Ukraine will have an effect on Ghana and Ghanaian economy. This is just to prove the Russian-Ukraine war has effect on Ghana. Okay, Sinasco say this man is called Akufo Addo. Or say this man is called Akufo Addo. It's most shameful. Anyway, I don't know. Mr. Montreal, comment box anymore. Me that's it.